Welcome to the 2025 NCAA Division III Baseball Tournament. This is the Game 6 post-game press conference. Messiah with a 9-5 win over Endicott. Joining us here for the press conference, Messiah head coach Phil Schallenberger, along with players Evan Wagaman, Isaiah Peravdo, David Martinez, and Jarrett Gordon. Coach, if you'd start, just tell us a little bit about the game from your perspective.
Again, got off to a little bit of a slow start there. Having to fight back from behind again, and before the game today, just talking through just no matter what takes place, of understanding that we get to go out there and play free with our open hands and just surrender to what God has put in store for us, whether we win or lose. And talking about fighting the backside temptation, and want to take credit for what's taking place, but it's just these guys just showing up with open hands, and I think that's what has allowed us to just keep fighting. These guys never give in. They never, any moment's not too big. Whether we go down 3 runs, 4 runs, it doesn't matter. Our guys they just fight. We gave up a grand slam against number 8 team in the country. Salisbury is a tremendous team, and came back and won that game. And I mean, that's what baseball should be like out there. That was a great game. Endicott, just an incredible team. That was 2 teams sharpening each other tonight. We just happened to get one more barrel to fall than they did, and it was just a fun game to be a part of, honestly.
Question for Coach and the players.
Coach, another big inning that really fueled you guys again. 2 days in a row, big inning really propelled these guys.
Yeah, it's funny because each time that we've had a big inning is after we kind of bring the team together and I say something, but this time I wasn't actually going to say anything. Our left fielder Luke Ott, he's like, Coach, after this inning, can you bring us together and say something to fire us up? And I was like, I got nothing. But so he's just like, can you do that? And I was like, sure, let's do it. And so we just came out, just reminded him, the past doesn't matter, the future end doesn't matter. The ability to keep our feet where we are is what matters the most. And next thing you know, Evan comes out with a big home run, and just kind of similar to yesterday with Nick, got us started, and that's all we needed. It was just that one jolt, and it was nothing that I said. There was nothing that I said that was genius in that huddle by any means. It was just these guys being able to be relaxed and just go out there and play.
And to talk about that home run that kind of sparked you guys, right? Do you sense gave you guys a little bit of a lift there to get going?
Yeah, just kind of taking it one at bat at a time. It's just so freeing, knowing that it doesn't really matter if I get ahead, if I get out, just because my identity's not found, and whether I get hits or home runs. And thankfully, God blessed me in that moment. God blessed us in that moment. But if He didn't, it'd still be the same brotherhood. I just know that all these guys around me will love me, whether I strike out 6 times or get 3 hits or whatever. My friends, family, in the end, it doesn't really matter. So it's just freeing knowing that these guys just got your back. Just passing the baton is what we say.
Sure. Yeah. Isaiah, another big offensive day for you guys. 16 hits tonight, 17 yesterday. What's the secret there? What's going on with you guys?
I just think being able to trust the guy behind you. We say all the time, hey, do it for I do it for Jarrett, Dustin does it for me, etc. So I think just being able to trust the guy behind you, again, like what Wag said, being free, right? Knowing that our outcome doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the world. So yeah, just being able to be free and being hey, super happy to be here, blessed to be here, just being able to trust the Lord and what we do. So.
And Coach, talk about how big it is to sit there and have a whole day off while the other teams play, use up their pitching.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many really good teams here, and so the deeper that they get into their bullpen, obviously the harder it's going to be for them to continue to come out. I was a little disappointed today because I know their number 2 couldn't throw, and then we were excited to face him because he got hurt in the supers. But I think just for us, we arguably might have, at least in my opinion, have 4 1 or 2 starters on our team, and we haven't even thrown 2 of our better arms yet. And so for us to be set up in that position is huge, and being able to, it's having the day off on Sunday, the Lord's Day, is also a blessing. for us, and to be able just to rest in his peace tomorrow and get to come out and play another game on Monday, and allows these guys to just kind of relax a little bit too, which is great.
Yeah, Coach, talk about Trey. He had an excellent outing at Salisbury and then again tonight. How has he kind of come alive for you this postseason?
Yeah, he's been one of our go-to guys for most of the year out of the pen as a freshman. And we just another guy like Zach Harris that just pitches beyond his years. Comes out with just the freedom. Again, like I get up every morning pretty early. I have a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old that don't sleep past 6, so I'm easily up anyway. And but he's always beating me up. Like I'm just like, what are you doing up right now? We don't play till 5 or 6:15 tonight, and he's up there reading and diving into the Word and just being grounded. Like, that's what has allowed him to be successful. He's just grounded in his faith and knows who he is. That he can come out there in a big spot, and it just came out and just was electric and didn't let any moment, even when the bad things happened, was able to bounce back really quickly. And so he's been huge for us just to kind of stretch our pen. It's not just 1 inning or 2 innings. It's 3, maybe 4 really solid innings a lot of time.
Yeah, David, Coach mentioned at Salisbury that you're probably one of the hottest or one of the best 8 hitters in the country. Kind of talk about how just you continue to grind at bats and get it back to the top of the order.
Yeah, I know my role at the bottom of the order is to get the next guy up, and like we talk about it a lot, like surrendering our hands. Like we have a good Lord who's there for us always, and down there I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna battle, I'm gonna fight, so the next guy can get up. We don't really care about batting averages, whatever the case is. We all know how good of a team we are. We trust everyone 1 through 9 and just pass them the torch like we always say.
Hey, Jerry, we were talking over here that you said it's one of the most fun games you played in. Kind of just talk about how the game just went for you.
Yeah, well, first of all, that was, like, for most of us, that's the first time we played a game under the lights for, like, over a year. So it was awesome to be able to play in that atmosphere and, like, in the stadiums and against a really good team in Endicott. And so to have a game that's back and forth like that, in that scenario, winner's bracket, like, it was just really fun to compete against those guys and to be able to, compete against them with this group and the way that we fight for each other and glorify the Lord and everything we do. It's special. So that was a lot of fun.
Jared, talk about that big double you had, in the ninth, right? That was a huge, turned out to be a pretty huge hit. Maybe relax you guys a little bit in a good way, right?
Yeah, there's no way to explain what happened there without saying that God did it. Like, that was a huge moment, and like as I'm going up to the plate, I'm just thinking, Lord, whatever happens here, I'm surrendering it to you. Like, whether I strike out or hit a double or home run or whatever, I'm gonna go back to the dugout, grab my glove, and go out to the field and win a ball game. So it was just being able to surrender that to the Lord, and He blessed me with a hit there. So yeah, that definitely freed us up a little bit in the ninth there with some insurance. But yeah.
Any final questions? Gentlemen, thank you. Quick reminder, Messiah will play the winner of the Endicott-Kane game. The game that Messiah will play is game 11 on Monday at 10 a.m.